Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. If you are new around here, then hi, hello, my name's Hannah. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you do want to see more from me, then please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. Today I'm coming at you with absolutely no makeup on, not even my eyebrows, this little spot just chilling here, because today is the big day. I am going to fake tan my face. So as you probably already guessed from the title, today I'm going to be reviewing the Tanologist Tan. This tan was actually recommended to me by a girl called Molly after I put up my last tan video. She does also have her own YouTube channel, so I'll link it down below. Make sure you go and check it out. But yeah, she slid into my DMs and said that her Tanologist Tan always gives her a really nice dark tan. So I thought I would give it a try, as I haven't tried it before. And I picked up some of their little self-tanning drops so that I could also tan my face, which is something I have never done before. And I'm actually really nervous, but we shall see how it goes. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so first up, I just want to say how obsessed I am with the packaging. I ordered directly from their website because I'm pretty sure they're only stocked on Superdrug, and the tan mousse that I wanted was actually out of stock. So I just ended up ordering directly from them, and it just comes in this really cute box and it says, "You are glow goals." So hopefully that means I'm going to be glowing by the end of this. First up, I just picked up a bottle of their dark self tan mousse. This is actually an express tan, so it says that you can get results within 1 to 4 hours, depending on how long you leave it on. And my plan was just to sleep overnight in it, so I'm guessing that I will just get a really nice dark colour. And then I also picked up some of their face and body drops. I did only get these in a medium, just because I feel like when you're fake tanning your face, you really don't want it to go too dark or too orange. So I thought I would just try the medium one first, see how I get on. Hopefully it'll go okay. I did ask over on my Instagram stories for any tips that anybody had, if they'd used these before or if they just fake tan their face in general. And out of all the replies I got, everybody said to just put a few drops into your moisturizer and then moisturize your face as normal, and then obviously wash your hands and make sure you've blended it correctly. So I'm quite excited to try that, but also just a little bit nervous in case it goes horribly wrong. But I do really want to start fake tanning my face on the reg, just because whenever I fake tan my body, number one, I always have an awkward line where I've blended my tan up my neck and then I just kind of stop, and then when I put makeup on, I then have to blend it down my neck and sort of blend the tan in. And I also feel like whenever I have a tanned face, it just makes you look a little bit more awake. And then I did just also pick up one of their tanning mitts as well, just because I kind of wanted to try it all together. I've now got like 3 different tanning mitts, but I just want to see what theirs was like. I'm not sure if this is one of the velvet ones or if it's just one of the slightly cheaper made ones. I have actually already showered, washed my hair, got myself tan ready, so I'm just going to jump on in and see how it goes. Okay, so starting with the mitt, it is actually a velvet mitt, however it's only on one side, so this is the nice velvet, and then the back of the mitt is just this waxy holographic sort of material. I can't remember how much I paid for this. I think it was £5 or £6, so I'm a tiny bit disappointed that it's only velvet on one side. However, it does feel really soft and it does feel like really good quality, but I'll be intrigued to see how long it lasts, just because normally when you buy a velvet mitt that's £5 or £6, it's double-sided. I am just going to move you out like I did in my last tanning video so you can actually see me applying the tan, and I will kind of talk you through my thoughts as I'm applying it. Am I quite alright? Okay, so my first impressions, the one-sided mitt is a tiny bit annoying because for some reason I just kept getting tan on the back of the mitt, but that might have just been my technique because I haven't used a one-sided mitt for years, so I'm kind of used to just slapping it on and not really watching the mitt that much, if that makes sense. It smells amazing. I literally can't go over the smell. It's literally not like any fake tan I've ever smelled before. It almost smells like squashies mixed with Parma violets, and the fact that it was clear slash doesn't have a guide colour, I actually don't mind that much, because when you're putting it on you can just sort of feel where it is, and obviously I have been fake tanning for quite a few years, so that doesn't really bother me that much. You just have to take a little bit of extra care when you're blending it. I am just going to go away and do the top half of my body, and then I'll be back to do my face. Okay guys, I've just fake tanned the rest of my body. I've also kind of got into a bad habit of always just putting 2 layers of tan on, because that's what I've done for the past few years, so it's kind of just a bad habit now, so let's hope it turns out okay. Another thing I will say as well is that it dries really fast and it really isn't sticky at all. Normally when I fake tan, I get really sticky, almost like a sweaty feeling behind the back of my knees, and also, this is so TMI, but in like the fold between the bottom of my bum cheek and the start of my thigh, I literally have to put powder in it normally so that it stays dry and doesn't leave a line. But with this, I honestly really haven't noticed it because it's dried that quickly. If anything, it actually just feels really moisturizing. It doesn't feel like fake tan at all. So overall, really impressed. Obviously there is no guide color, so as long as the color turns out okay, this will literally be my new favorite tan. So far so good. I literally just can't stop smelling it, which could be an issue, but also I'm just loving it so far. Moving on to the tan drops and the part of the video that I am most nervous for. So the package actually arrived last week, so when it did, I just trialed like literally 2 drops on the back of my hand, not mixed in with any moisturizer, and the back of my hand was literally bright orange. So I'm definitely going to listen to people when they say mix it with their moisturizer, because I've also seen people say that they just go straight on with the drops on their face, but seeing how dark it came out on the back of my hand, I definitely am going to mix it with my moisturiser. I'm just tucking my hair out the way. So I just have my everyday moisturiser. My plan is just to dollop some of this on the back of my hand, mix in some of the drops, and then I think I'm going to apply it with a brush, just because then I really feel like I'll be able to work it into my skin a lot better. There won't hopefully be any streaks. Knowing me, if I just put it on my hands, I would probably get like a little streak down here, or it would just end up looking awful. So I'm going to apply it with a brush. I'm not sure how that's really going to work, just because I'm not sure if the moisturizer will just kind of disappear into the brush, but we'll see how I get on. If I feel like it's just sinking into the brush and it's not really doing anything, then I will just have to apply it with my fingertips and hope for the best. I almost feel like I need a little like spatula to mix it together, but I think I'm just going to mix it on the back of my hand with my fingertips, then kind of dollop it on my face, and then go in with the brush just to blend it. God, let's hope it turns out okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I don't even know how to mix this in. Oh my god, I feel like this is such a fail. Oh, do you know what? I'm just gonna go straight onto the face and we'll see what happens. I'm actually just using my phone as the mirror, so excuse me not looking in the camera, if that makes sense. I've got to get a mirror and I feel like I've got to blend this quick. I'm then just going to take a tiny bit more moisturiser on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to put like 1 drop in there and then use that to do both of my hands, because I thought I'd have enough and I didn't. So I'm just going to blend that onto my hands. This feels so weird. Oh, I hate doing it with my left hand. And finally, I'm just going to wipe my palms over with some micellar water, because nobody likes dodgy tan palms. I always seem to get a dodgy patch here, so I'm actually just going to wipe over that as well. So that is my face done. I obviously just look really shiny now. It actually wasn't as stressful as I thought it was going to be. The only stressful part was trying to mix it on the back of my hand. So I kind of dolloped a bit of my moisturiser on the back of my hand, dropped the face drops in, and then as I was trying to mix it on the back of my hand, it was just kind of separating almost, and the moisturiser was just lumpy and it just didn't seem to want to mix together. But in the end, I just took it off the back of my hand and put it straight onto my face. So it kind of mixed a little bit, but not massively. And then I obviously just took my brush. I did spend quite a lot of time buffing it in, just because I'm so nervous about getting a really dodgy face, and I feel like if you get dodgy tan on your face, you kind of can't hide it. The brush didn't seem to soak up too much product, to be fair. It seemed, as I was buffing it, really felt like I was buffing it into my skin and it wasn't just disappearing into the brush. Overall, this was really easy to use, just mixing it with your moisturiser and buffing it into your face. Almost seems too good to be true for face tan. I feel like the only way to really judge this is just to wait and see in the morning if it has turned out okay or not. Overall, so far, I'm really loving both of these products. As I've said before, the only thing to do now is wait and see in the morning if they've given a good colour or not. So I'm just going to head off to bed and I will check in with you in the morning. Why is it not Saturday yet? So guys, it's now the next morning. I am yet to shower my tan off, but I thought I would just give you a quick update. In terms of my face, I'm actually really happy with the colour that it gave. Don't get me wrong, it's really not dramatic. I was expecting a tiny bit more colour, but also that being said, I did only use the medium drops, and I obviously only used 3 drops in my moisturiser because I was a little bit worried about it going wrong. But in general, it has just given me a really nice glow, and I just feel like it's making me look a lot more awake. And just generally, I love having a face tan. That's the thing I love most about going on holiday, is getting a tan face. So I don't know why it's taken me this long to start fake tanning my face, but here we are. I'm kind of obsessed with the results. And then in terms of my body, obviously when you first put this tan on, there is absolutely no guide colour. It is completely clear, and I have just woken up a really nice bronzed colour. Again, obviously I haven't showered it off yet, so I'm thinking a little bit of the colour will shower off naturally. But so far I am really loving this tan. It's not really orangey at all. Don't get me wrong, there's some really dodgy patches on my hands. For example, what has gone on here? And also my little pinky finger on this hand is just orange. But I definitely feel like there is more to be said about my application techniques when putting tan on my hands than there is to say about the actual tan. I think if I'd taken a little bit more care, maybe they would be a lot better. Where I wiped my palms hasn't gone too badly. I've still got my little orange spot here, so clearly I didn't wipe that enough. And same on this hand as well. But clearly I just need to learn how to fake tan my hands a little bit better. Other than my dodgy hands, I am really impressed with this tan so far. The smell was amazing. It wasn't too sticky. It dried really quickly. It seems to have given a really nice colour. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in the shower, get ready for the day, and then I will be back to give you my final comments on what I think about Tanologist Tan. So guys, I'm back. Obviously I've showered, got myself ready for the day, actually put some makeup on for the first time in this video. And I just wanted to film a little bit of a roundup to this video. So I obviously jumped in the shower the same as I normally would after any fake tan, and the colour runoff in the shower was literally non-existent. Normally after a fake tan, when you go in the shower the morning after, I literally see the colour run off me, and it almost looks like the whole tan is just going down the drain. But there was literally none of that with this. I think there was a tiny little bit of colour that I could see. So just to give you a bit of an update after the shower, obviously there was minimal colour runoff, but obviously the water just washed off that top layer of tan, so it's just left this really nice golden colour. I'm literally obsessed. Obviously my hands still look a bit dodgy just because they need a real good scrub, to be honest, where they're just dodgy, like. But other than that, I am so happy with the results. Obviously I have put foundation on over my tanned face, but without makeup I honestly was so impressed by the face tan. Obviously you would have seen it in the clip before this one, but it did just give a really nice natural glow, and it was a lot better than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting to wake up and it look horrendous and it just be a little bit of a disaster, but to my surprise it actually looked quite good. So I will definitely be fake tanning my face more in the future. Apart from my dodgy application on my hands, I am so impressed with this tan. It's honestly going to be my new favourite, and I just can't believe how good it was. I don't know what it is about it. I think it might be the smell. It just smells so good, and it dried so quickly. It wasn't sticky at all. And obviously the added benefit is that I now have no fear in fake tanning my face. That's a bit of a dramatic statement. There still is a little bit of fear there, but what I mean to say is I've taken the plunge, I've used these face drops, and I have successfully fake tanned my face for the first time. So guys, I'm just going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.